One of the things I do every year as part of its annual inspection is you got to check this tail wheel on this thing. This is a wheel from a kid's Razor scooter. It's some kind of electric scooter that the kids ride around on. And what I like to do is just make sure you get all the grass and stuff out of here. Make sure the tires aired up okay. Most of the time I'm working with the elevator and the stab still on there, so I'm kind of up underneath it. I just put the plane up on something to prop it up, to hold it up off the ground. Also, in the spring, I take this, there's a cotter pin under here so that you can drop this tail wheel off. You can take these steering chains loose and take this off and grease that up so that it swivels real good. I don't have to do it this time because nobody ever went anywhere very far with this thing, so it really doesn't need it. But I am going to take this wheel off to see if there's any problems under here. I should get a punch. I like to see if I can get the grass and stuff that could get in this thing. It has little ball bearings in there. You have to take these metal things out, and of course the rim is split. It's plastic and it's very lightweight, and this is where I put the air in the tire, but I don't think I can use a cap on there because it sticks out a little bit too far and it hits on here. I have to air this up maybe a couple times a season or a year, a couple times a year maybe. I have to put air in it, and it's supposed to have 36 psi in it. I think the maximum you can go is maybe 60 psi, something like that, but I always make sure it's got at least 36 in it for air. Now here's the axle. As you can see, it's pretty clean. You got to keep a little bit of oil on this axle so that it slides in there easy and doesn't get rusted up, because if you get rust on here, it's pretty hard to pull this out of the bearings, the ball bearings that are in there. The aluminum end here is just like a nut is what it is. It's screwed in there. The reason it's rounded off on the ends is so that tow bar fits on there easy. You don't have any problem finding it. You can get it on there real easy, and that's the way to move the airplane around. You cannot back up this airplane. If you fly to a fly-in or something, don't let them push it backwards. You can't do it. You have to have that tow bar to move the plane in reverse. Otherwise, the tail wheel, it's gonna jackknife on you, and it stretches those springs out, which usually you can bend them back straight, but tail draggers all have springs on there. That's what's steering it, and you can mangle those up if that thing goes around. So don't let them back it up. Something you got to watch out for on this. Anyways, I just screw the other nut on there like this. I use a little bit of blue Loctite on the threads just to make sure these things don't come loose. I've never had much trouble with them coming loose, but just for safety I put a little Loctite on there. It gives you a little strain taking it off, but you can get them off. And also the Loctite protects the threads so they don't get rusted or corroded. There are, like I say, this is the tail wheel, and there are two spare tires and inner tubes come with this thing. It's Razor scooter if you ever need any parts for the wheel.